and some of the
All
inhabitants
right
don't
then.
look too friendly.
Here we are now. Landed in the world where everyone died. And just to further prove the point, here's some shambling zombies that are somehow
The
not
ghoulish
dangerous.
animated
Yeah.
bodies of the
He
undead
looks very
roam the
stabby.
haunted landscape.
He does, but and yet, if you talk to them, they're actually grand. They don't
Restless
actually do anything.
spirits are bound to the
He
surface of
looks
the
very
underworld,
stabby.
Yeah,
chained by if
like
these two
like you'd
spirits
expect for a
wander
Sierra
together.
game that like if you come
The
anywhere
spirit
near
of a
them, they'll eat your
beautiful and
face or something. But
noble-looking
that
woman
just doesn't
floats
happen.
silently alongside that of a
I was really
Trust
desperate
the
expecting
Sierra
the zombie.
game. Trust the Sierra game to have you die by falling off a foot-high step. But shambling zombies, nah, you're cool.
Yeah, because if anything, the zombies are actually the victims here. You know.
Yeah, they're the true victim.
Who are you,
Yeah.
living spirits?
I am Queen
I love as well.
Alaria
There is
of
just
the
a
land of
conveniently
the Green
placed like
Isles,
like
and
white
this
husband and
beloved
wife
spirit is my
ghosts
husband.
that are.
Halleck,
Sorry, let me
you were
rephrase. A
murdered
plot
in our
relevant
beds by
ghost
our
family.
trusted wizard. Like a
It's
viper,
just
he snuck
just
into our night
happily
and
just
stabbed us
wandering
twice.
around waiting
Now
for the
my
hero to
husband's
save them.
soul is broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Cassima?
Our daughter.
Yes, very conveniently, Princess Casima's parents
I
are
know
still
that she is
here. They
alive and
they haven't
safely back
moved
in
to
her
the other
kingdom
side.
after being rescued from Mordak.
Isn't that
Perhaps
they
they
can't? Isn't that a thing
I
that
have
they
not
can't
personally
move?
seen
Did they?
her.
They can't cross
While
over or something?
Hazred is keeping her
essentially,
in her
yeah.
room in mourning.
So now
Yeah.
they're stuck
I
in this
am
kind of
glad to
purgatory.
hear of her return, but she will not be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Cosima, how I fail thee.
Sorry, Greg. Can you make that more ghosty?
While our murderer goes
Um,
unavenged.
Remember,
Our
you're
faith is in
haunting,
danger.
I came to
haunting,
take you back with me.
and
Your people
action.
are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Wazir. Cassima needs you too.
But this is the realm of the dead. We cannot leave it. Nor, for that matter,
What are you talking about?
you.
I am
The
perfectly
only one
healthy.
who
I've only
might
died
dare
15
return
times
us
so
all to
far
the
in this
land of
game.
the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us. He has no mercy.
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
I will try to convince him because I am the
It is
main
my
character of
ticket
this
to the
game
underworld.
and is therefore my role.
There you will find the Lord of the
Bluff
Dead.
optimism has
I
gotten
will
me
use the
this
ticket as
far.
long as I'm chained here.
I think it'll carry
But
me
if
a
we
bit
cannot
further to
be
the Lord of the
avenged,
Dead.
I will never be
It's like, I'm
unchained.
sure I got a plot relevant item
Thank you.
somewhere.
Perhaps it will save
Ah,
us
take
all.
it. Cool.
Be careful, young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter, we will be most grateful.
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Alaria.
So, yes, for anyone unaware, this is where we do actually go when we have a game over, and
Yes.
we have our ticket to the underworld automatic for
A
being a
monstrous
fucking idiot.
skull looms at the end of the twisted
But
path.
It's
We'll
a, it's, a
rather
nice, it's actually quite a clever
Run for it,
callback,
as though
like
it were
to
a
the
weapon.
game over
It
screen.
must
You're like,
be the
oh yeah.
entrance to the underworld.
it's quite clever. I've seen a few games do it, and it's quite
The otherwise
quite
dark
ingenious.
sky is faintly illuminated by a full moon. Alexander has the feeling that it is always nighttime in this realm. He cannot
Alexander has a
imagine the
feeling
light
that
of
this
day
area was
touching
designed by
anything in
Tim
this
Burton,
dreary place.
whoever that is.
Ollie, where is my little boy? Ollie.
Hi, Mary. Can you make that more ghosty, more haunting,
The
Mary?
spirit of a woman
Action.
hangs like a puff of smoke in the air. She is weeping and appears to be very distressed about something.
Let me guess. She can't pass on to the next life because she left the iron on.
Why do you not rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living, probably looking for me. But I cannot leave to go show him
This
the
is poor
way.
parenting, if you ask me.
My poor
Like-
Ollie.
What
This
we
sounds like
expected.
Is there
this sounds like a
anything I can
huge
do?
you
Take
problem.
this handkerchief.
I think you're just a
Go back to
terrible
the
mother.
land of the living and find him.
You should feel bad.
Tell him that his mother is waiting for him here. By this kiss, he'll be able to find his way to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best
No.
to find him.
Thank
No.
you.
Diddums.
Thank you. Oh, my Ollie.
Yes, that's right. Show how mournful you are by doing some somersaults in the air. There you go. That'll teach him. Anyway, I mean, for the realm, I have to say the architecture around here is top notch. Whoever they got in to do the exterior really deserves a raise. You know, this is
Yeah,
some real,
your landscape gardener was fucking on it.
this is some real Celtic Tiger shit. You know, like in real life, we got a big water cooler that does fucking nothing in town.
Yeah.
Whereas this is the stuff they really should have designed.
The
You know, a
skeleton
big
to
ass
the
skull,
left of the path
preferably in the
hints
face
something to the spirits that
of a
approach the
prominent
underworld
politician,
entrance.
and that's what you want. You know,
Line all the paths with spikes.
yes.
Spikes everywhere.
And then everyone goes through the front door through a what seems to be a sphincter of some description.
It does look suspiciously like a very spiky anus.
Yeah. Incidentally, if you or anyone you know at home, viewers, suffer from spiky anus, I'm sorry to say that you're actually a character from Theme Hospital and you should really get that checked out.
Bone keyring hangs from his waist. A group of large bones form an interesting arrangement to the right of the path. Two smaller bones are propped up on the ground.
What
near
convenient
the
bone
larger
placement. I wonder, do we have to do something with those bones?
group. Alexander picks
Yes.
up the two bones on the ground. Now, what do these bones remind him of?
Ah, yes, my childhood xylophone.
Now I remember.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin
Incredible.
to jiggle, then to dance.
And then for some copyright-free skeleton music. I was expecting the game to just like, come on, dance. You have not required me to click at any point of this from now, and now you want me to click. You strange video game.
Yeah, it's like nah, you gotta clench.
Incidentally, it was the job of one intern to get the skeleton to dance. In case you're curious. Of course, if anyone is curious, the bone skeleton music was made by Sierra's in-house band. They were called the Kenneth Williams. It was just Kenneth Williams, in case anyone's curious, but it'd be weird for him to name the band after himself, but there you go. This is the mandatory, bad comedy that every Sierra game has to have. Because in that Jane Jensen wrote this, I feel like she had to placate the boys in the office with something.
Yeah, exactly. Just makes I want dancing skeletons. Come on, what the fuck? This is a serious ass game. He is literally dead.
Look, Jane, Sean Crow is not going to join the project until we can give him the dancing skeletons. It's just non-negotiable, all right? Yes, I know he's got issues. That's not my fucking problem, okay?
Alexander
At least it's a Sierra requirement that the solution to at least one puzzle must be Boogie.
I mean, in fairness, it worked for Legends with Larry, hasn't it? Although, in fairness, I'm actually props to this game for not really leaning into the Sierra Easter eggs that often. I actually don't think there's any utterance of other Sierra games in this. They normally show in one or two references to themselves per game. Even in the most recent, the Laura Bow game, we found like King Graham like embalmed in fluid, like.
Yeah, that was fucking
apparently
pretty much like
the only one who's curious about the body on the
fucking
path.
Easter egg central, like.
Yeah.
A knight's remains lie abandoned on the path. The knight, like Alexander, must have been alive when he entered the underworld.
For some reason, the knight looks a bit like Dirk from what's it called? Medieval. Was it Dirk? No.
Dirk? No,
Yeah,
Dirk is the main knight from Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's Lair, that's what I was thinking of, yeah.
To him as a sign of his lady's favor.
Wait, does that mean Dirk becomes the guy from Medieval?
Wearing one black gauntlet.
I mean, that'd be a hell of a shared universe.
But Alexander can't quite make out what
That's canon. Fuck that.
Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns
Well,
beneath
I imagine
sod
the
to spare a mortal's breath.
I imagine the narrator gives himself a real pat in the back for rattling through that German word very
sounds
quickly.
Serious.
I guarantee, I bet you he like fucking zapped that in one go, like first
Yeah.
take.
And then made like a swish motion, and everyone in the recording booth clapped.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, "Oh, 3-pointer, drained that."
Nothing but net, said Prince Alexander.
An ebony mass of liquid flows below the path.
An
It
ebony
must
mass
be
of
the
liquid,
river
you say?
Styx.
It's almost so black and thick that the Americans are going to invade the land of the...
The little china the teacup contains...
So you may recall we are still on the quest for spell items. So we are
The teacup.
looking to add to them in particular. So I think we've done two. We've done two already, which is the make up the rainstorm and summon a creature of the night, which was the horsey that we found. So the third one I think is to I think it's form a door. I think it is. So to do that, we need to have 3 really like egregious liquids in some sort of container. So we have swamp ooze, and now we're looking for like water from the river Styx.
It's too bad, like they were like too bad, like at that death, like every death that you were when you were in the underworld, and every death is like, "Hey, I just thought you were already in here."
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't save before you dove into the fucking river, did you?
Well, that's what I thought at the time, and then I copped that the key was off the ring, so I said, "No, fuck it, I'm not doing this again."
Ah.
I mean, perhaps it would help to have actually looked at your items before this, but there you go. Or shocking enough, have like a memory that lasts longer than 5 fucking minutes.
I
but...
have a ticket. Oh, on.
But as you know, playing these Sierra games can be quite mentally draining. Like, it feels like you've been there for days playing this game, but in actuality, it's only been 5 minutes. Although I get, as much as I joke here, like this is actually probably one of the better Sierra games I've actually played, which is saying a lot because it still comes with its own like natural flavor of goofiness. But it's actually been pretty good.
Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the
Again,
writing on it.
why fucking zounds of all words? Like, is it an in-house in joke? Did they try to make the writing staff of Scooby Doo and it failed? I don't know. There's so many questions, and realistically, we don't want to know the answers. For the answer may be too depressing to know.
Alexander.
So this is where I was getting confused. So the reason why I jumped into the water the first time was that I wanted to collect some from the river Styx, not realizing that you do it here, as opposed to in the other.
You mean at the dock where you know it's kind of safe to reach into it or anything? No. It's gonna hop in from a fucking pathway that's about 4 or 5 feet above the fucking air.
How was I supposed to know the water in the land of the underworld would be deadly? How was I supposed to know that?
It's the fucking river Styx, you cabbage.
Yeah, they make shit music, all right? Like, listen, they don't fucking hold it against me here, okay?
It bears a huge skeletal prow for slicing through the river Styx. The spirits of the newly deceased make
Again, whoever designed the boat
into the depths
knew what they were doing here. This is on point.
Yeah, they're definitely going with a theme.
Yeah.
Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl.
So again, when we were in the catacombs, we found the gold stuck in the mummy's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit of a dick move to throw in right at the end of this whole thing, because you're stuck in the land of the underworld. You can't like fly off the main and go back into the catacombs. So yeah, that's a bit of a frustrating one, you know. Yes, Neil, I'm excited by the ferry ride across the Styx as well.
Fuck yeah, man. I live in this shit.
I love as well as like it just decided like, do you know what? Let's just do HR Giger shit for this area, for no adequate
Well,
reason.
like if you're gonna design an underworld, like you could choose few better artists than that, you know?
on a path in front of a large
And yeah, it wasn't actually him that did it because like I've played games where he
Chilly river
donates his
Styx.
art to the cause,
Charon,
and they're
the
terrible.
is gone.
It's just nice that King that Sierra just decided to just do a tribute to it instead.
That it must,
Side
in
was
fact,
fucking
lie
awesome.
on the other side.
Darkseid 2 was what I was talking about.
Yeah, that was fucking terrible.
Uh-oh.
Alexander walks too close to the menacing gate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry, he knew. You did not see the flailing on camera.
Tickets. Oh,
So that annoyed the fuck out of me.
next.
It must have been long
Because,
first bite.
Like you literally you when you walk to the door, you get like a prompt to say don't get too close to the door, but you're already walking towards it. You can't get out of it. You know, which meant yes, I had to do that all fucking again. Definitely not frustrating at all.
Alexander's
So like yeah, almost like you have to like go against your better judgment and like stay away and try and talk to the door before approaching it.
Charon
Without having
accepts the
any
fare
notion of
and
like that
waves
was the come.
Alexander onto the boat.
Just another typical Sierra kiddie punch that like pretty much you come to expect from playing their games.
Yeah.
However, I've compared this time. I am safe swimming this time. I will not be defeated by a hungry door. Which, like, I'll be honest with you, sounds like the title of a Goosebumps novel.
The large
There have been worse ones.
They have.
Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly, the wood trembles
Oh,
beneath his
no.
fingertips.
Oh no!
What touch has awakened my
Wow,
spirit?
Dor, you sound strangely like the main guard from the castle. Are you two related?
Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human.
Oh, let's be fair, if the door is related to anybody, it's probably Lord Frieza from Dragon Ball gone by the fucking massive headpiece he has on him.
It has been centuries since I last ate.
Despite
Now,
his fear,
now, yeah,
His
you
big
tell
brave,
me.
like his
brave
big brave
voice
voice.
to command the living gate.
Oh, I'm gonna get past this door
I
whether
would
it
pass,
kills me or
Gate.
not. Oh,
I have
jeez.
business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him shortly.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
And why should I let
I'm,
you past, human?
are you vegetarian?
I would much rather eat you.
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
Wait, was that easy? You just negotiated for a riddle instead of just being eaten?
Something.
What sort of fucking underworld is this? This is a sham of an operation.
A test.
I know I should have defaulted from my riddle-heavy alarm system.
Should a human try to pass
Yeah, do you know what?
a
He was
riddle
warned about it.
won't
He was fucking warned, and he did not pay heed.
This is
He
why.
didn't-
This is why I don't. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to sign invoices drunk.
Riddle
What the
it
fuck?
is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to